Welcome back everybody to another episode of Late Night Cooking. I already set up the pre-stuff because I actually didn't plan for this to be an episode. I was just hungry. And man, do I feel great. So far my plan is to just make a corn chicken sandwich, toasted in the oven. Just add a bit of oil, then reheated it. Where'd my bread go? Then I will microwave all of it for like 2 minutes, 1 minute on high. That's the plan so far. What else? Egg. It's similar. It's as if they're already seasoned. It smells incredible. Just 2 eggs, scrambled. Now, I would like nice flavor and I'm not in a hurry. So a nice combination of butter and olive oil. I don't have the energy to stream right now since I just woke up. I came back from home and I was planning to eat my sandwiches. And I went to sleep. And then I woke up. And here we are. Don't want too much butter since the equivalent will be in olive oil. That's enough. Refried in oil really has a nice scent. Oh, it's amazing. And then I just plan to have a bottle of Mountain Dew. Just enough to melt my eggs. Trying to get one piece of shell. Hear that sound? That's the sound of water being evaporated from the butter. And that means it's slowly burning. Could have set the oil too high. Or the temp too high. I remember this technique where they'd actually add a bit of butter or oil into the eggs. Just gonna use thin slices of butter since I think that'll be more effective. Have a somewhat similar effect to shredding butter. And just a splash of oil. Roughly a glug's worth. New measurement unit, glug's worth. If you have the time, you start off a bit slow. Accordingly anyway, to this one guy on the internet. If you have time, slightly shake the pan and constantly stir. And I think for most people, this is considered cooked. Right there. Curd-like texture. Full scrambled eggs. But I'm not allowed to eat wet eggs. Or I prefer mine dry. So I cook mine extra. It's like fried egg, except every piece is mini bits of egg. Which is how I like them. My one a while ago was probably, I'd consider the US version of scrambled eggs, which is still a bit wet. Because eventually when you do sieve up the plate, it'll dry out and yeah, fine. But this is how I like mine. It starts to form individual little pieces of mixed egg. And that's how I like mine. So put away everything else. I'll not butter up my bread, since I personally believe there's already enough oil in the mayonnaise, the cheese, and the food itself. Now it's time for assembly. For that, oh my spine. Oh my spine. I'll microwave everybody for a bit. This is a sandwich from my mother. I actually sold a couple at my school since I wasn't feeling that hungry. The only time I do sell them is if I am planning to sleep in the afternoon, or if I am not hungry at all. I'm too busy and enamored with, actually has a vinegar-like smell, just peeling, not worrying it. At the same time, I have eaten mold before. Let's see. I do not plan to toast the bread anymore since it's already toasted. Today is August 10. August 13. Well, I'm gonna name this I Crave the Flesh of Wheat. No, I crave the flesh of grain and meat of hen. Which is basically saying is that I crave bread and I crave chicken. Because the guy I watch, I did say that in his chat and he was confused for like a bit and probably didn't care afterwards, but those funny thoughts, even if it don't matter to them, matters to me. And I want to name my thing that. So, pro tip for most food, try to avoid them in direct sunlight. Since one, it'll heat them up, and two, it promotes growth of mold. For most foods anyway, most preservatives and whatnot. I'm having a cold in a hot room. Wow. My body is so different. It's because my body is like a steam engine. I sweat a lot compared to the average man. Well, regionally anyway. Even in the coldest of room, even in the water, I can feel myself, my sweat pores opening. Actually, I have respect for myself. Spread it a bit. People are actually surprised at my school with how much I eat. Because I do tell them that I eat around 6 packs of noodles, 4 packs of noodles on average. If I get the chance to eat and cook anyway. Because at school I bring lots of sandwiches, lots of bread toasted in oil, olive and whatnot. What have you, with meat, also fried in oil. And they usually are rather shocked at how much I eat. At the same time, I'm a big man that needs to go on a diet. Also, I don't know if I do actually plan on revealing my face, since that's sometimes the appeal of some people's tactics. Number one infamous probably is Dream, or indirectly is Dream. Because you don't know what his face looks like. For all we know, he could be a handsome, attractive man. And then there's me, an absolute cheater. Just fucking meme load on the internet. I'm technically not saying the swear words, I'm self-censoring. Like this, you mother... I've developed a skill. Let's say that should be enough. I've been here for 30 minutes, JFC. My spinal hurts, my spinal muscles. There we go. There's one reason why you shouldn't microwave bread. And it's that it promotes staleness. At the same time, that's what similar is to crisp or crunch, but there's a difference. I forgot. I think it's the change of structure. Craving the flesh of grain could mean many things to a man. One could say that they crave the flesh of grain and washed over the sins of others. No, that's too edgy. One could crave the flesh of grain. Oh no, I forgot the shredded cheese. That's done. Well, let's press it first. I don't like to season my eggs sometimes because I'm lazy. At the same time, it's just intended flavor. I believe eating without any modification is a form of respect, since sometimes, to some people, that's how it's intended to be eaten. At the same time, it's also, I believe, some form of respect to improve upon others which they do not see, which need improving upon. I'll just use this. I just want a fair amount of shredded cheese. Don't want a whole lot. That's roughly for one piece of bread. I believe. That ought to be enough for two. It's a bit on the lighter side. At the same time, I'm eating 4 pieces of bread, 4 sandwiches, which is 8 pieces of sliced bread, which is a lot of carbohydrates. I should bake my own bread. I forgot the exact definitions, but I believe it's some form of respect to eat as intended, since if you are modifying upon it, you are not technically respecting it at the same time. I do believe it's alright to act upon your own selfishness. As an episode, or it's probably going to be a podcast episode, which me and my friend Reinhardt, also known as Rare, who popped up one time in my streams, and even a Minecraft server that I'm playing at, has decided that we should make a podcast. And I was like, you know what? No balls. And then we did. Now you get to see me more raw, unfiltered, how I'm like with friends. And so far I don't show a lot of, well, other than one video, which is the Fall Guys 1 second. How I act with friends. Sometimes you'll find me, sometimes you'll not. I won't be around forever. Whole black and white checkered pattern. Not of which came first. I feel like it has to be the checkered pattern, then checkers came, since a checkered pattern is on both used in checkers and in chess. Set it on high for at least a minute. Meanwhile, how do I use a bottle opener? I don't think that's how you use it. That'll break the bottle. My physics is right. That's not a minute. That's a couple of seconds. Preposterous. Let's set it just to 2. It's not like this, since it won't fit. There's a reason these prongs exist. That's how my mommy does it. As you can see, I've lived a posh life, one could say. Well, no, it's not a smart idea. Opening it like this. I surrender. I was watching Guide to Get Expert. That's how I got my British feeling tonight. After all, the things you watch influence who you are. Or what you are. Ah, yes, the sound of crisps and fries.
here we are with beer and opener. So we're going to show you guys how to open a beer.
Okay.
Very simple. You can use it the right or left hand. Doesn't matter. That's how we feel. So left hand, you grab the bottle firmly.
Yes.
Your right hand, you grab this little tool here. That's your beer cap opener. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, when you see the locks a little bit, then you slightly push down and you pull up. You gotta be careful. So you can spill beer. You don't want to spill beer. That's a bad luck. So again, left hand you grab the bottle, the right hand you grab the opener. You engage the opener with the cap. It's slightly little like that. Now you can make it really fancy. Just go voila, and here you are.
I see. That didn't work. First time I actually use a bottle opener. They recycle bottles. They probably clean it. But you never know, the machine would have been rusted. Oh, it's nostalgic. That's nice. Ow, it's hot. That's smart. It's not gonna get me electrocuted. Goodbye, little piece. You see, chat, I grew up as a sheltered boy. A boy that didn't have to do anything. I guess you could say that I'm born with a bronze spoon in my mouth. Now I'm facing the real world. Ten minutes is enough. And 10 minutes can fly by easily without you noticing. And for a drinker like me, oh, ow. Do not want to do what I'm doing. You heard that sound? That's how you know I was kissing the bottle. Well, I'm done drinking that. I think I'll skip. Yeah, I'll skip. Oh, I think the sandwich ought to be done now. Oh, my legs. What have I waited? Hey, look, the sandwiches are done. Yeah, they're finally done now. They got a bit of a toast to them. I would have preferred some more carry on over cooking, but I'm not called Mr. Lazy for nothing. this bread, this single piece of bread could be used for something if I toast it and then blend it. Of course, I finished a whole bottle. I could probably finish a whole liter. Because I drink around 8 liters of water a day for how much I sweat it out. Call me brave or idiotic, because I'm grabbing him by the hands. And of course, after all that, I have this. Reminds me of my friend, what he did. So, expect possibly 3 uploads today. One's gonna be a live stream, because I think I have time to live stream anyway. Not now, but later. Another low effort upload, since it's gonna be just me doing a podcast. Maybe I'll make a podcast channel where I do this, where it's really just me talking with friends. And I guess Duke Fishon has to wait another month, since this Saturday I also have a lot of work. My weekends are filled along with my weekdays. I could edit at school at the same time. I can't hear it properly. I only have 1 hour then to edit, and it takes me a lot of time to think, really. Doing the edits usually isn't a problem. It's just how do I want to conduct it, because as usual, I'm so lost. A person that isn't like me, Clippers or whatever, show a picture of me at a boat, lost at sea. Thanks. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.